AFCON 2023 and Morocco, the team that's ranked 13th in the world, and I think they rank first in Africa, have beaten Tanzania 3-0. And yeah, guys, this Tanzania team, there's a reason why Morocco's team was valued almost, or is valued almost 50 times as much as Tanzania. 345 million euros, Tanzania 6.5 mil. Hakimi alone is the Tanzanian squad 10 times. Tanzania were just fouling. Like, they were just fouling. The entire first half was just fouls. These guys were, and they were shameless fouls. They were not even waiting for, like, they're not like tactical fouls. Maybe just one or two. The one that, what's his name? Mao made somewhere in the first half. But at some point, it was just like very pointless fouls and in very dangerous positions. And obviously, that's where the one that led to the goal came from, right? Around the 30th minute. There was just a really dumb foul. And Ziyech took the free kick. Ball went straight at not really straight at the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper moved early. So he moved early to his left. So by the time the ball was coming right, he just saved it and it went straight to Roman Saiz. The goalkeeper was Manula. Manula was quite shaky. Like, I don't understand how. Just some things that he makes, like some very... He was not decisive. He didn't seem like he gave the defense much confidence. But this team is just fouls. Like, Tanzanians, I don't know what it is. I feel very embarrassed to have picked them to win this game because there was nothing. To be honest, and this is not banter, I think this was the worst performance from any team. I thought it would be another team, but Tanzania they have just wet the bed. Here there was nothing. The only ray of sunshine for Tanzanians was the guy who came off the bench. I forget his name. Maurice Abraham. Like, he came on and he wanted to, like, he's left-footed. He was playing defensive midfielder. He is asking for the ball. He wants the ball in tough positions, right? And he sort of settled that team because at first, all they were doing is just route one. Like, just go kick it long and look for Samata. Samata was just nowhere, nothing. Like, just... I thought he'd play more like Shelwile from Namibia. You know, every team has that one person that they look up to, the guy who can do everything for them. Shelwile really did well, despite them playing a bigger team in Tunisia. So I thought that was kind of the role they were trying to go for. But it looks like there was no plan. Adel Amrouche, the former Kenyan coach, is now the coach for Tanzania. The team just doesn't look organized. Like, there's so much. Again, there was only one positive in this team, like Maurice K came coming on. After the first goal, Tanzania just lost it. They were not in it. They were like, this one is not for us. I really liked Unai's goal. He started playing a bit more. He was moving across the line, right? Like, a few minutes before his goal, he was on the left side playing 1-2s with who was the left back? With Chibi and Ezalzuli. So Ezalzuli and Chibi on that left side, he was there. And then other times, he'd move to the right side. I guess that's his role, right? Like, playing as the attacking midfielder. And that's where the goal came from. Like, he was playing on the right side. He played a clean 1-2 with Amin Adli. And yeah, just slotted it in the corner because, again, Manula had no chance there. I wouldn't really fault him for that. And then, obviously, the third goal went to VAR. It was well worked. Hakimi on the wing. I don't know what the Tanzanians were doing. It's like two defenders were playing. Two defenders forgot they were playing a high line. Others were playing the high. Two forgot they were playing a high line. The rest were playing a high line. So the ball went to Hakimi. All he had to do was cross. Went to VAR and the goal was given. And it was a nice goal from En-Nesyri, the man who plays for Sevilla. So yeah, all in all, like, this game was just Tanzania. Even though you're the youngest team, there's just some things that you were doing that I didn't see any structure. I didn't see much of defensive solidity at the back, right? The back four was just everywhere. The midfield they were leaving too many spaces. The gap between the two centre-backs and either full-back, that gap there was too big for me. Like, and that's where Ziyech was just hanging. That's where Unai was hanging. That's where Elzadzuli was hanging as well. Because and he'd go wide to give space to the legs of Unai to go into those spaces. And they just caused them problems. Tanzania could not cope. Even one single way could not cope with this team. So, yeah, man. So much for supporting our neighbors. Jirani hawana umeme, lakini pia hawajui kucheza kandanda. Anyway, I hope they step up in the next game. So their next game is actually against Zambia, Chipolopolo. That's also another tough one for them. And then for Morocco, they played the DRC. I feel like these are the two teams that are going to come out of this group. But for Tanzania, participation trophy, as far as you're concerned. Yeah, Morocco 3, Tanzania 0.